There is a possibility of a 10% decline in the price of Polygon, Matic. The price of Polygon, Matic, has had a decline subsequent to its rejection at a significant horizontal resistance zone. Subsequently, it saw a decline in accordance with a more condensed temporal trend. Both the weekly and daily time frames, as well as the price action and RSI readings, provide evidence that the downward trend is likely to persist, potentially resulting in a further down of at least 10% and approaching the support point at 60 cents. In spite of the pessimistic price forecast, a substantial rebound and re-establishment of the ascending support line would indicate that the prevailing trend remains positive and may potentially initiate a reversal of the trend. The price of Polygon, Matic, has had a decline subsequent to its rejection at a significant horizontal resistance zone. Subsequently, the price experienced a decline following the breach of a short-term parallel channel. The signals on the weekly and daily timeframes both indicate a bearish sentiment, implying that further downward movement is anticipated prior to the eventual decline in price. The price of the Polygon cryptocurrency experiences a significant setback as it encounters a crucial resistance level, resulting in rejection. Based on the examination of the weekly period, the technical analysis of Matic indicates a pessimistic perspective. The primary reason for this occurrence can be attributed to the resistance encountered at the 80 cents level, which subsequently led to the formation of a prominent upper wick. The elongated upper wick was formed well above the resistance zone. This indicates that although buyers initially held a dominant position, sellers subsequently gained control and drove the price below the resistance zone once more. Hence, this observation suggests a downward tendency. The validity of the resistance area is enhanced by its historical role as a support level since July 2022. The bearish trend can be deemed to persist as long as the price remains below it. Moreover, the weekly relative strength index, RSI, indicates a pessimistic market mood. The relative strength index, RSI, is a momentum indicator commonly employed by traders to assess if a market is experiencing conditions of being excessively bought or sold. It aids in the process of determining whether to engage in the purchase or sale of an asset. When the relative strength index, RSI, reading surpasses 50 and demonstrates an ascending trajectory, it substantiates the bullish viewpoint, signifying a favorable market attitude. In contrast, a rating below 50 indicates a bearish mood, signifying a situation where sellers have gained an advantageous position. The relative strength index, RSI, currently has a value below 50 and is observed to be in a state of decline, so suggesting the presence of a bearish trend. Is there a possibility of a rebound for Matic following a breakdown? The daily analysis for Matic also indicates a gloomy sentiment. The primary reason for this occurrence is the decline in the Matic price, which can be attributed to its deviation from an ascending parallel channel. Prior to the occurrence of the failure, the establishment of the channel had been initiated on June 10. The RSI additionally provides support for the breakdown. Simultaneously, the price exhibited a decline below the support line of the channel, while the relative strength index, RSI, also demonstrated a reduction below the threshold of 50. Consequently, the relative strength index, RSI, movement serves to validate the observed price action. The current trading position of Matic is somewhat higher than the support level of the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement, shown by the green icon. The underlying concept of Fibonacci retracement levels posits that following a substantial price movement in a particular direction, the price would subsequently retrace to some extent towards a prior price level. In cases where a fall is considered to be corrective, it is commonly observed that the 0.618 Fibonacci level serves as a significant support level. There is a potential for a rebound to occur. Furthermore, it is worth noting that the volume of Polygon non-fungible tokens, NFTs, is experiencing an upward trend, providing additional evidence to corroborate this claim. In the event of such an occurrence, it is anticipated that the support line of the channel at a value of 80 cents will serve as a point of resistance. The subsequent nearest level of support is observed at a value of 60 cents, representing a decrease of 10% from the present market price. Notwithstanding the pessimistic forecast for Matic's price, a breach above the support line of the channel would indicate that the preceding decline was unfounded. Given that the line is positioned at 80 cents, it follows that this occurrence would result in a reclaim of the horizontal resistance region at 80 cents. Therefore, it has the potential to induce a significant surge to $1. Bitcoin price forecast as BTC surges by 2% during a 24-hour period. Is it an opportune moment for investment? The recent increase in Bitcoin's price by 2% over a span of 24 hours has given rise to conjecture on its potential ramifications for investors. With the ongoing evolution of market dynamics, one is prompted to ponder whether the current boom in Bitcoin's value signifies a favorable juncture to contemplate its acquisition. Let us proceed to ascertain. Exploring the prospects of Bitcoin integration, insights from Michael Saylor. During a recent podcast interview, Michael Saylor, the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of MicroStrategy, expounded upon his viewpoint regarding the increasing phenomenon of major corporations adopting and consolidating Bitcoin. Saylor underscored the inescapable nature of third-party and corporate participation inside the Bitcoin ecosystem. The speaker expressed that with the increasing integration of Bitcoin into society, there will be a proliferation of diverse applications, rendering a universally applicable strategy impractical. Saylor delineated three primary justifications for the necessity of caretakers inside the realm of Bitcoin. The user's text lacks the necessary academic tone and structure. It would be more appropriate to. The subject matter at hand pertains to the field of politics. The term natural refers to phenomena or entities that exist or occur in the world without. Saylor recognized, from a political perspective, that some political frameworks may require the dependence on third-party custodians. From a technical perspective, the individual acknowledged the involvement of third-party entities at Layer 3, such as Bank of America and Apple, in facilitating the operational aspects of mobile cryptocurrency transactions. Furthermore, Saylor underscored the notion that certain individuals, such as the elderly or those seeking to safeguard their assets for future generations, may deem it more prudent to delegate the management of their possessions to trusted others. According to Saylor, Bitcoin is expected to incorporate many integration strategies, with the market ultimately determining the most advantageous combination of custodial and self-sovereign ways. The speaker emphasized that there is no need to be apprehensive about the various integration